Good morning, afternoon, or evening, dear yogis here at Yoga TX. Welcome to my beautiful loft here in London. I know that those of you that practice with me often get to visit all the beautiful places that I also visit. And before we get started with the practice today, I just really want to give deep gratitude to Yoga TX for having me here, for having us as teachers here, and for creating this space for free. And it's a time to also just say, if this space has been valuable to you, and if you receive medicine from it and you are appreciative of it, I really encourage you to take the time to just donate to the efforts of Yoga TX here, to give back to those that are creating space for us as teachers to bring these practices here. And so you can do that by pushing the button and subscribing and sharing this channel. And a little bit goes a long way. So thank you for those contributions. Today's practice is inspired by life as usual, and we're going to flow. This is going to be a full body flow today. We're going to get the breath moving and purification. Purification is the theme of my life at the moment. So I invite you on this journey with me. And something that's come up so potently for me lately is accountability. And I have had so much time and reflection over the past few years on accountability. It's one of my favorite words. It's one of my favorite concepts. It's one of my favorite missions for myself, to be more and more accountable. And what I realize is the more accountable I become to myself, the more useful, the more harmonious, the more available I become to my community, to my friends, to my relationships. And the yoga practice gives us that opportunity to show up, to breathe, to come into presence, to come out of anxiety or numbness or dissociation when we are fully present with what life is giving us and we're resourced. It's much easier to be accountable. But when we are anxious and overworked and burnt out and numb, it is really difficult to take accountability for our actions and our inactions. And so coming onto the mat today and just sitting, breathing deeply, shutting the eyes down. If you need to shrug the shoulders a few times, but just stepping into yourself right now as you close the eyes, as you come into breath. What today could you be more accountable for? And this isn't a place to go into shame, but are there words that you could speak more kindly, with more empathy? Is there less judgment that you can bring into certain situations? Is there more presence you can give to a relationship in your life? Is there harder work and discipline that you can bring to collaboration and mission? None of us are without work to do. We can all be more accountable. How can you be more accountable to yourself, to your community, to the world on a larger scale? So let the shoulders relax, let the muscles in the forehead relax. Be here now. Do your best to not go into story or shame or judgment of self, but just reminding yourself oh yeah, wow. I could be more accountable to my children, my mother, my lover, my father, my employers, my employees, to nature, to my city, to my neighborhood, to my neighbors, to my heart, to my mind, to my body. Let's take an inhale, stretch the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Thumbs pressing slightly into sternum. We are here now for this next little bit of time together, so let us be here. For ourselves, for our body, for our mind, for our breath. Breathe deeply in and out of the nostrils in this practice. Nourish yourselves. Let's begin. So open the eyes, come into a tabletop position. Let's take an inhale, let the belly drop, open the heart, look forward. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, belly drops, look forward and open. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, belly drops, look forward. And exhale, round the spine, chin to chest, nice and slow. Inhale, take the entire breath to let the belly drop, open the heart, look forward. Exhale, round the spine, slowly, chin to chest last. Inhale, forward. And exhale, round. Come back to central. Tuck the toes under, knees together, sit back onto the heels, favorite posture, toe squats. Sitting up nice and long through the spine, so God is in the spine. So how do you show up? Is there pride in your stance here? So really sitting with the heart open, pride in the spine. Let's take an inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend the elbows, open the heart, staying on the toes. Inhale, sweep the arms forward, round the back, palms together. Exhale, bend the elbows, open the heart. Inhale, sweep forward, chin to chest. Exhale, open the heart. Inhale, forward. Exhale, round the spine, open. Inhale, forward. And exhale, open. Hands resting back on the knees. Stay on the toes. I know that that heat's coming in. We're releasing any stagnation in the front line by really working with the fascia here in the feet. So let that heat come up through the ankles. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands forward, parallel with the mat, and just flick the fingers like you're flicking water off of you. Finding a focal point or drishti forward. Flick the hands out to the side. Keep the shoulders down, belly in. Relax the muscles in the face. Inhale, reach the arms up. Flick, flick, flick. And hands to the earth. Pat the toes out. Great. So send the right foot back, tuck the toes under, and press back onto the right toe. So we're lengthening through the calves, through the back line of the body. And we're just beginning to open. We've already opened the front line through that toe squat. Now we're opening through the back line of the body and letting the chi, the life force, the prana, the energy to move through the body. Right knee down, left side. Tuck the back toes, sink back towards that left heel. And come back on the left knee, send the right leg back behind you again. Now we're gonna roll into a side plank modified. We're going to bring the left foot out, swivel a bit, right arm reaches up and overhead, right foot down. So get nice and long through the right side of the body. You can look up towards the ceiling, open the chest. Keep the shoulders moving down the back. Press the right foot in. Set the right hand down. Right knee down, switch sides. Left foot stretches out, left arm reaching up and over. Get nice and long through the left side body. Open the heart space, look up. And let's bring the left hand down, left knee down. Beautiful. Sink back towards the heels. Bring the hips towards the heels, knees wide, child's pose, forehead down. Keep the arms activated by pressing the palms in. We're going to inhale, come forward like a snake. Nose is dragging on the yoga mat, belly down. Open the heart space, press the palms down, lift the chest. Lower the knees, exhale, sink back towards child's pose. Again, inhale, come forward. Belly down, lift the chest. Exhale, use the core, draw the hips back. Child's pose. Inhale, draw forward. Open the chest. Exhale. Inhale here. And exhale, hip to heels. Use the core, draw the hips back. So really draw with the nose. Inhale forward. Keep the chest low. Open the heart. And exhale, use the core, draw the hips back. Beautiful. Let's bring the knees off the mat just a couple of inches. Upper body a little bit forward. And exhale, press back. Downward facing dog. So press down through the palms, press down through the heels. Let the hips be nice and high, looking up towards the navel. Back line growing nice and long. And slowly walk the feet forward to meet the hands. Take your time. As you come forward, keep the feet hip width distance apart. Take opposite elbows. Let your head drop down. Hands to the earth. Inhale, come up onto the fingertips, engage the core. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, reach up, back bend. Exhale, hands to heart. Oh, I had a little chest pop there. That was nice. Let's take an inhale, reach up. Back bend. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, reach up, back bend. Exhale, hands to heart alongside the body. So we're opening the arm line, the lung meridian, place where we hold grief. So let's inhale, reach up, back bend again. Exhale, bow down. Inhale up halfway or onto the fingertips. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to a plank. Pause here, pressing down through the palms, pulling the belly in, slight rounding of the upper back. Take an inhale. And exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Take 3 rounds of breath in downward facing dog. Your exhales, you might want to sigh out of the mouth or hum in the back of the throat to really engage with the parasympathetic nervous system. Two more rounds of breath. Stay nice and strong through the palms and the feet. Take an inhale, lift the right leg up behind you. Bend the right knee, stack the right hip open over the left. Draw little circles with the right knee or big circles. Opening up into the hips. Draw circles in the opposite way. The next exhale, step the right foot forward. Left knee down. Hands to the right knee, open the chest. Let's take an inhale, stretch the arms up. Shoulders down the back, keep the heart space open. Let's reach behind, left hand to the left foot, pull in, and keep the right hand on the right knee. We're lengthening through the left quad now. Keep the chest open. If you need to fold the yoga mat underneath for more padding, you can. So you can fold it long ways to create a little bit of padding for the left knee. Keep the left shoulder moving down the back. Can also do this by grabbing a towel or a t-shirt if you need to get the left foot closer to the body. Hands to the earth. Let's step back to plank. Lower halfway to knees and chest. Elbows in by the ribs. Inhale forward for that back bend, open the heart. And exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Hum or sigh on the exhale if you like. Strong through the palms and the feet, looking up at the navel. Just take an inhale, lift the left leg up. Bend the left knee. And find those little circles, or big. Next exhale, step the left foot forward, right knee down. Hands to the left knee, open the heart space, and then reach the arms up. Low lunge. Bend the right knee, reach back with the right hand, pull the right foot in, left hand down to the left knee for some support. Keep the right shoulder moving down the back, open the chest. And feel that length through the right quadricep. Let's take an inhale, lift the arms up. And exhale, step forward, fold. Let's take hands to the lower back, make a fist. Press the fist up behind you. Let the chest lower. Keep the legs straight if you can. If you need a micro bend, that's perfectly fine. But we're opening into the shoulders, into the deltoids. Let the neck grow long and heavy. And again, where does the mind go? Are we still in the breath and presence with our intention? How can we be more accountable even in our practice? So how much more dedicated can we be to this moment? We go of the hands down to the earth. Inhale, come onto the fingertips, open the chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, reach up. And exhale, hands to the heart. Hands alongside the body. So let's take the left knee into the chest. Pull the left knee in. Keep the chest nice and open. So we're really learning to stand proudly in our bodies. So we definitely display somatically what we're feeling emotionally. So that pride, the open heart. And extend the left leg out, extend the arms up. So keep that left leg lifted. The leg is probably going to be shaking and want to go a little bit lower. Keep the shoulders down, keep the leg up high. You've got this. For 5, 4, higher, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knee. And bring the right hand to the outside of the left foot if you can. Extend the left foot straight, left arm reaching back. If you've got a bend in the knee, that's perfectly fine. Look back towards the left thumb. Opening the chest, opening across the arm line. Inhale, reach both arms up. Keep the leg lifted. And exhale, bend the left knee, send it back, floating in the air behind you, warrior 3. Woo, Virabhadrasana 3. If you fall out, come back in. Arms reach forward. Keep the left hip rolling beneath the body, left heel pressing back. hands to the heart, and bring the hands down to the ground. And we're just gonna stand in standing splits. Forehead towards the right shin. If you somehow have a handstand in your practice, feel free to do little hops, pulling that right knee into the chest, trying to find some air as you go upside down. We're here for 5 more breaths. You don't have to go into handstand if you want to and play. Be careful. Come back down. Oopsie. I kicked my ceiling fan, that's okay. And then bring the left foot down, folding in. Take opposite elbows. Sigh it out. Hard work. Thank goodness I didn't break anything up there. Let's take an inhale, reach up. Sorry. And hands to heart. Hands down alongside the body. Give a little shake. I don't think my friend whose place I'm renting the space from would be happy if I broke her beautiful little ceiling balls here. All right, so let's shift the weight onto the left foot now. Pull the right knee into the chest. Hands to the right knee. Stay nice and long through the spine. Relax the shoulders. And we're gonna extend the right leg long forward, arms up. Relax the shoulders. Keep that right leg lifted. You're not here forever, so you can do it. I'm gonna stay for 5, 4, 3, higher, 2, and 1. Bend the right knee. Take the left hand to the outside of the right foot, right arm back, twisting open. Really twist at the belly. Look back at the right thumb. Let's take an inhale, reach both arms up, keep the right leg lifted, and then bend the right knee, send the right foot back behind you, floating in space, arms reach forward, warrior 3. Integrity of the body. Ooh, if you fall out, you come back in. Keep the right hip rolling beneath the body, nice and strong through the left foot, press back through the right heel. Hands to the heart. Bring the hands down to the earth. Find your standing splits here. You stay with the forehead meeting the left shin, or maybe you want to challenge yourself. Left hand behind the left ankle, right hand behind the left ankle. If you fall out, you come back in. This is my tricky side. And if you want to play with the handstand hops, again, handstand hops. If you get a bit of air time, wonderful. If not, wonderful. Ooh, this is my tricky side. 5 breaths here, wherever you're at. And slowly back down. Sigh it out. Beautiful. Let's take the feet wide. Sink the hips. Come into yogi squat. Elbows in by the knees. Sit up nice and tall through the spine. Let's let out some energy from the body. So it's beautiful after we do challenging practices to do a little shake or a little sigh, to give ourselves the ability to just release any pressure here. Let's bring the left hand outside the left foot, right arm stretching up nice and open through the chest. Right hand down to the inside or the outside of the right foot, left arm up. Bring the left hand down, and then let's bring both hands behind us. Come into seating. And bring the feet in front of you like you're opening a book with the palms of the feet, or the soles of the feet. Hands resting on the shins. Let's take a nice inhale long through the spine. And exhale, fold forward. Use the elbows to press the knees open, and only go so far as you can keep the spine straight. So again, God is in the spine. Not forcing ourselves past our capacity. This is generally what takes us out of our accountability. So not promising in this moment our body's something we can't do in longevity. So don't fold deeper and then have to back out. Just show up loosely, no expectations, and let the exhale take you deeper. So just like in life, we need to know our edges, our capacity, so that we can, in integrity, show up in our lives with more accountability. So the more that we say no to the things that aren't fully aligned, the more space we have to show up for our yeses. Let's go ahead and sit up. Have both feet out in front of you. If you need to bend the knees because you have a tight back line, go for it. We're going to take an inhale, reach up. And exhale, slowly fold forward. Let the head drop in. Relax into your forward fold. Keep the spine straight. And again, only go to your edge so that with your exhalations, you can be patient and let time take you deeper and deeper into the posture. Same in life. Do less so that you can create more spaciousness for growth, more spaciousness for the goodness of what is aligned in your life. Let's take 4 more breaths here. Each can be a sigh or a hum to really relax in. And we'll slowly go ahead and sit up nice and tall through the spine. Let's take an inhale, stretch the arms up. And exhale, hands to heart center, thumb into sternum, bowing head to heart. May we each find more grace, more authenticity and truth, personal truth, to be accountable in our lives, to show up for ourselves and others, and for ourselves as a community, to do better, to be better, to leave things better than we found them. Namaste. Thank you, dear yogis. Thank you for being here, for showing up for yourselves. And again, my name is Echo. I'm here every Monday. Subscribe. Head over to my channel as well. You can find lots of videos and to do personal work together and trainings and retreats around the world. Head over to echoflowyoga.com or our Echo on Instagram and connect. Let me know how you're feeling. Ciao.